Today we will learn about Abdul Dosunmu. In this story we meet Abdul Dosunmu, an African-American civil rights lawyer who believes every voice should count. He asks a big question. How can we make sure every person has a real chance to vote? Abdul knows that when people vote they help choose leaders and rules. He wants fair chances for black communities and for all people. This story follows Abdul from his school days to his work leading a powerful team called the Young Black Lawyers Organizing Coalition, also called YBLOC. Together they used the power of law, listening, and care to protect voting rights and to strengthen democracy. As a child, Abdul noticed unfair things. Maybe one group got more chances than another group. Maybe some kids were listened to while other kids were ignored. He wondered why life worked that way. He loved reading stories about history and brave people who stood up for justice. Teachers saw that Abdul liked to ask deep questions and to help classmates solve problems. He learned that rules matter in a classroom and also in a city and in a whole country. When rules are written fairly, people have more hope. When rules are unfair, people can feel small and powerless. Abdul promised that when he grew up he would work to fix unfair rules. As Abdul grew older, he decided to learn how rules are made. He studied hard in high school and college. In college he learned about government, courts, and voting. He saw that laws are like a special language. If you understand that language, you can help change unfair systems. Abdul chose to become a lawyer so he could speak that language for people who were not being heard. Later he went to law school and kept asking the same question. How can I use these skills to help communities that are left out? He met mentors who showed him examples from earlier civil rights leaders. Their lives showed him that careful planning and courage can move systems. While Abdul was studying and working, he paid close attention to elections. He listened as families and neighbors shared stories. Some people waited in very long lines just to vote. Some were told the rules had changed and they had the wrong place or the wrong form. Others felt unsure because voting information was confusing or missing. These problems showed Abdul that voting is not simple for many black voters. He understood that if people cannot vote easily, then their neighborhoods might not get the schools, roads, or safety they need. He saw that voting problems are like warning lights on the dashboard of democracy. If you ignore the lights, the whole system can break down. Abdul wondered what could make a real difference. There were many smart lawyers in big offices and tall buildings. But the people in pain were in churches, barbershops, beauty salons, and small towns. So Abdul asked a fresh question. What if young black lawyers and law students left the office and went straight to the community? What if they listened first and talked second? He imagined a network of young legal helpers who would share clear, simple voting information and also gather stories of the problems people faced. That idea grew into a plan that would soon become something larger. Abdul tested the plan with trusted friends until the steps felt ready. In the year 2019, Abdul turned his plan into action. He founded the Young Black Lawyers Organizing Coalition. The short name is YBLOC. This group brings together young black lawyers and law students from all over the United States. They travel to places where black voting power is at risk. They host sessions in churches, barbershops, beauty salons, union halls, and community centers. They explain how to register to vote and how to find the right polling place. They answer questions and calm fears. Just as important, they listen closely and write down what voters are feeling and facing. Later, the team studies these notes so they can see patterns and plan smarter actions for the next election. When big elections come, YBLOC does not stay behind desks. They go into the field. During recent elections, YBLOC teams handed out masks and protective gear so people could vote safely during a health crisis. They ran hotlines so voters could call for help if a machine broke or a rule seemed unclear. They watched for problems such as very long lines or people being turned away. Then they shared what they saw with other civil rights groups and with reporters so the problems could be fixed faster. In this way, YBLOC acts like both a shield and a spotlight for black voters. Abdul knows his work is not just about one election or 1 year. It is about building new leaders. Through YBLOC, he helps young lawyers learn how to organize with respect and humility. They practice asking real questions and really listening before giving advice. They learn to turn stories from the community into careful reports that can guide better laws and policies. YBLOC also works with other organizations that care about democracy so that efforts are not repeated and energy is shared. Young lawyers gain skills and courage they can carry into future jobs in law classrooms or public service. Each new group of students makes the circle of voting rights protectors grow. You might be wondering what this has to do with you as a young student. Abdul's story shows that big change often starts with big questions and small acts of courage. He did not accept unfair voting rules as normal. He studied, learned, and then gathered a team. He used his knowledge of law to stand beside communities, not above them. His work with YBLOC reminds us that democracy needs helpers at every level. You can practice this in your own life. Notice when something seems unfair. Ask why. Work with others to solve problems in your school or neighborhood. Your voice can grow strong just like his and help protect others. If you like this video and would like to see more content like it, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel. Our goal is to educate and preserve history,